Christian Family Radio, we're Derek and Bridget, and on Wednesdays on the show, we dive into looking at money, helping you to see money as a tool, not just a goal, with our friends at Lock Shield Partners.
So we're talking about taking care of our debt, crushing that debt, but we need to have a plan. I mean, you look at your debt, it's overwhelming mentally, physically, it can wear you down. Clark, give us some ideas how to get rid of that debt and do it well.
Yeah, absolutely, Bridget. So when it comes to debt payoff strategies, there are two very popular or two basic ones that most people would implement. So the first is called the snowball method. The second is called the avalanche method.
I like those names. They're very active.
You know, I'm not sure where Mount Everest came into the picture with debt, but there you go. So both of them start the same way. Both of them start by simply making a list. You want to make a list of these are the different types of debts that I have, with the monthly payment, the outstanding balance owed, and the interest rate, and then also the amount of time until it's paid off. So that's your step one, is to create a list. Step number two would be to revisit your cash flow spending, your spending plan, your budget, and find as much excess as you can in there to start applying to one of the debts. So the snowball method deals with paying off the smallest debt first. So if somebody has three different debts, one they owe $1,000, one they owe $20,000, one they owe $50,000, they would want to direct as much money as possible to the smallest one. Once that one is paid off, they'll add that payment onto the next one.
I like it, and you feel good.
Then you've got the snowball rolling down the field.
Yeah,
makes sense with the visual. I get that.
You feel good. That's the big reason that people tend to use the snowball method, Bridget, because it gives you an immediate win.
Now the avalanche sounds like it have a bigger impact.
So the avalanche method deals with putting every extra dollar towards the debt with the highest interest rate. Where in the snowball method, you don't worry about the interest rate at all. You simply pick the smallest debt, knock that one out, then move to the next smallest. The avalanche method deals with putting all of your extra dollars onto the debt with the highest interest rate, because from a mathematical standpoint, that will save you more money. I tend to, even though a financial textbook may tell you to lean one way, I tend to prefer the snowball method because when it comes to finance, the technical piece says one thing, and that's important, but the human, emotional, behavioral side often says another, and that has to be considered too.
Well, yeah, because I feel like the snowball, you're going to get a win, so to speak, or you feel like you're crossing the finish line of one of your debts sooner rather than the avalanche method. So either way, whether you're going to avalanche that thing or snowball it up, crushing that debt is so important, and more ways to help you do that at ChristianFamilyRadio.com or LockShieldPartners.com.